Hello. Today we're evaluating the 4 health monitoring tests and lifestyle questionnaire of Olivia Bennit. This is all designed to help her improve her lifestyle habit and physical activity fitness. The first test that we were going to evaluate is the BMI, which is the body mass index. Now, with the weight and height that Olivia gave me, the consultation I had with her, I was able to work out she had a BMI of 23.9. Now, compared with normative data, her BMI weight status is normal. The normal BMI weight status is between 18.5 to 24.9, so she is in the high end of it, if you'd say, of the normal status. This means that Olivia will have to work hard to maintain her current weight status, so it doesn't fall her into the overweight category of 25. A healthy weight status will also help her to perform physical activity. For example, in a consultation I had with her, Olivia said that she'd performed ice hockey, and any other sporting activities at college. This means using a fit body weight in order to perform all these activities on a regular basis without having to worry about her weight. Also, to ensure that her body weight status stays the same, it is vital that Olivia maintains a well-balanced diet. Now, in my consultation with Olivia, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, she said her current diet to be a 6. This says most of the cooked meals she eats at home are cooked, but they are the odd fast food she eats a couple of times a week. Now, what I would recommend is that we try and cut down these fast foods, as they will help to maintain a healthy lifestyle and help to maintain a healthy weight while you're at it. You could also use a food diary as well to monitor what you're eating, what's high in fat and proteins, so you can sort out what's best for you to eat in order to maintain your BMI weight status. The next self-monitoring test that Olivia performed was the skin fold assessment. This is used by measuring the body fat from the triceps, the biceps, the subscapular and the suprailiac. We then add all of these together in order to give the total number of skin folds. Now, the total number of skin folds for Olivia came to 44. This gave her a body fat percentage of just under 25%. Now, compared to normative data for females, this is an acceptable body fat percentage to be at. So it's currently acceptable in terms of her current lifestyle habit that she wants to perform and can continue to keep performing at that. However, in terms of fitness, it could be slightly improved in order to reach in the bracket of 21 to 24%. This could be helped by doing a well-balanced diet as well to help maintain and possibly lose a bit of body weight in the process. Also, as you perform physical activity, you may slightly start to lose body weight, so don't worry too much about it, but just keep an eye on it because it could possibly be improved in your terms of physical activity and having a well-balanced diet. The next self-monitoring test we performed was the blood pressure test. Now, Olivia's blood pressure came by with a reading of 120 over 75 with 73 beats per minute. Now, the normal average heart blood pressure is normally 120 over 80. So therefore, this is a healthy blood pressure for Olivia to be at. And the lower the heart rate is, the better your health is. With Olivia's heartbeat at 73, it is good, but there could possibly be ways to improve in all terms of fitness. This naturally comes by performing more physical activity that reduces your resting heart rate, as you would not require much blood to pump around your body per minute. All of this means that when Olivia is performing physical activity like hockey, ice hockey, or any activities at college, she has a healthy blood pressure in order to do this. The only thing I would say keep an eye on is her controlled asthma. As obviously, she said she's currently taking Ventolin as a form of medication for controlled asthma. This is when her asthma normally only kicks in when she's working at a very high intensity. So, for instance, she could work at a very high intensity of playing hockey, ice hockey, or any other form of college activity, as said in the consultation. An asthma affecting her breathing could also lead to an increase in blood pressure. Now, I know you're already taking medication, but you just keep an eye on it constantly, as obviously an increase in blood pressure will have an increase in your health, and then you might be struggling, and we don't want to lead to that, to unhealthy blood pressure being too high or too low as an effect of asthma. The final test that we performed was the peak flow test. Now on the peak flow test, Olivia had a result of 420. Now compared to normative data for Olivia's height of 5'11", this is a normal and healthy value to be at. Also, taking into account her asthma that she struggles with breathing at times, this is also an exceptional result. So once again, as previously said with blood pressure, just keep an eye on your asthma. I know you're already taking medication, but obviously to keep an eye on it, keep on taking your Ventolin when necessary, and possibly take any forms of medication that might help improve it in the form of an emergency. Now going over the other things in Olivia's consultation. On average, she takes an average of an hour of exercise per day. This is good with counted NHS national guidelines for a 5 to 17-year-old, as she is 17 years old and she is taking part in an hour of exercise per day, which is good for a person of her age. This includes a good range of physical activity like hockey, ice hockey, and sporting events at college. The only thing I would recommend to Olivia is probably doing some form of strength and muscular training. This is because for a full lifestyle habit of physical activity, you should perform the right activities of vigorous, moderate, and strength of muscle training. Now with her hockey, ice hockey, and sporting events at college, I am sure that she is doing a moderate and vigorous activity. She should also look to strengthen muscles as well, like going to a gym. So that's what I would recommend, in order to strengthen muscles and to further improve her health and physical fitness. She does not drink any units of alcohol per day. This means that alcohol does not affect her as a result of physical activity, and increases her health and lifestyle habits when performing physical activity. She also does not smoke, so this does not affect her physical health, and also improves her health, and when performing physical activity it does not affect her. She said that she can sometimes get stressed as well. The only time she normally gets stressed is when she has got too much college work that is due and there's too many one at a time. Now in terms of college work, I can't really say much because it depends how many you get set at one time. I know it can be a headache at times. So all I can recommend is just try and stay on top of it best you can. Also, when she looks to relieve stress, she normally just listens to music or she just chills on the back garden. This is good as she is not doing anything that affects her health, like smoking or alcohol consumption or anything like that. The only thing I could say is possibly go to a gym or something, or go for a light walk or jog, as it's a form of physical fitness physical activity that can help improve your fitness as a result, that can also help to relieve your stress as a result of this. So you'll be relieving stress and also improving your health at the same time if you choose to do this. In terms of the number of hours of sleep she gets 7 to 8 hours. The only thing that helps her minimising sleep is when she has late hockey training on a Sunday night. Apart from that, this is the only time that she does not get a required hour of sleep. So I am confident that she will be okay with a number of hours of sleep, because she'll be able to catch up in other days, as well as doing her late night hockey training that may minimise her chances of sleep. She's also well motivated to achieve goals, like she wants to improve her body image and muscular strength. The reason she wants to do this and what's motivated her is she wants to improve her ice hockey in terms of her fitness. This is good because she has motivation and a goal that she wants to achieve, and she's motivated to achieve it. And that is all I have to say, and thank you for listening.